About 5 minutes ago, I went to the freezer and got out his knuckle bones, and as you can see, Ty's rather enjoying his, and the same can be said for Sophie. What I want to look at today is the fact that so many people misguidedly believe that you show your dog your strength, your leadership, by taking food away from them, which is completely opposite to their real world. Because in their real world, what happens is they only get to eat when the leaders have finished. So think about it. The leader goes in first, absolutely natural, eats what they need and walk away. So to a dog, abandoned food is theirs. In exactly the same way as if you were to put a sandwich on the coffee table and abandon it. The dog has the right to take it in its world. So here we have Ty, and he looks slightly worried when I get a little bit closer. I'm not afraid of him, and I'm sure I could take it away from him in an emergency, but not otherwise. There's no need. There's absolutely no need. So what I want you to understand is that when you give the dog a bone or a chew or something nice, then it is theirs. And we all know we like to eat in peace. So give them that peace. As you can see, she's really she's really tucking into this. And exactly as I say, they need space. Eat in peace. Look at the distance they've given each other. He may move further up the garden, which is often what he does, but that's okay. The main thing is when it is their turn with something that is delicious, then it's their turn. You prove nothing more than you are a subordinate, because only those who haven't eaten yet, lower down in the pecking order, are still hungry. And if you are above them and you are eating, then only those beneath you will want your food. And if those go to you to take your food, the individual that's feeding has every right to tell that one, go away. And in their way, it can only be with either a snap or a snarl or a bite. So when I give them anything like this, I make sure that everything's fine, it's all clear and peaceful. And they can now enjoy those for as long as they like. Because I don't have to prove I'm leader to them. I do that by taking the power, the leadership in the 4 areas of their understanding. Food, it's now their turn. Perceived danger, I thank them when they warn me. Status, everything's on my terms. And the hunt, when we go out, they've been taught to walk with good manners. It's all you need to do. But please, when it comes to giving your dogs anything nice and tasty, leave them alone. And I know I've heard many people say a dog should be acceptant of somebody taking it away. If, for example, a child was to approach and cry, grab what they've got. Well, the child needs to be educated. I remember I was as a little girl, because one of my uncles had a gorgeous dog who I adored, Rex. And when we went to visit, often it would be a case of, oh, leave him now, love, because he's got a bone. Fine, it's his. Nobody was afraid of him. Not that we tested him. We didn't have to. It was his turn. And the same with these. And now, barring something amazingly out of the ordinary, they will be left in peace with those as long as they choose. So remember, if you take food away from a dog that is feeding, you are proving yourself to be lower than them in status, not above them. And you really don't want to be doing that. And you risk them challenging you. And that would be your fault, not theirs.